used to Samus camping because they had Jerk in Gothenburg for the longest time.
And Daydee's pretty defensive as well.
Yep.
Let's be honest. Okay, okay.
I like that Zoler is trying to keep it simple with like this double up smash. He's like, all right, there's still somebody in my way. Another one of those up smashes because they do a lot of percent. They do a lot of damage and get them out of crush cancel percent.
Yeah, they do something like what, 18% in PAL or something?
Yeah, I think 18.
18.
Like the very first one. That's 18. I think from then they stale.
Nice DI by Zoler, by Daydee.
Yeah.
That up B by Prof was a little bit weird, obviously.
Maybe he's still toying around. I don't know, man.
No, I really doubt it at this point.
Yeah,
I really don't think
it's
so.
One of his quarters. It's for top 6 now.
Like Prof is not known for being disrespectful, if that makes sense. Maybe against way weaker players when it's 2-0 last stock, sure. But not to open a set. It will not start by sandbagging. That's what I mean.
Yeah, definitely not.
Unless he can know for sure that he has a chance.
Yeah, at this point it looks quite even, but Zoler is getting eaten up by Amsah right now. That stock was evaporated by him. Oh my god. Zoler was not ready for that. And I can see why. Because Amsah is such a different beast of kind of Sheik that Zoler is used to, you know?
Yeah.
I think Amsah is very... him and Triforce are like such unique Sheiks.
For sure,
and
even Android.
And even Android, yeah.
They all have unique styles. Like
definitely. The holy European Sheik trifecta.
Yeah, the trinity of Sheiks.
Yeah. Was it then the Shinitry?
I guess so.
Oh man. Alright, and Amsah not dying, but they get Prof. And Prof is on his last stock already.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fast. We were looking at Zoler dying to Amsah, but Prof was dying the whole time as well.
Yeah. Prof was dying even more often.
Even more often. Yeah.
Amazing.
Daydee surviving forever. Okay, this time missing the SDI is a big word. That was hard to land in the first place. That was the up air was inside of him.
Dude, it was 77 right off the bat, and that's gonna be Zoler stock. Wow, that was an amazing combo by Amsah and Prof, considering the fact that they had to play around Daydee trying to intercept with the combo as well.
Yeah.
That was freaking amazing.
Which, to be honest, Samus is not that good at intercepting.
Yeah,
has
that's true.
slow moves that are not that good at, you know,
yeah,
helping your teammate with. Maybe up B if you can get all of them into it.
Would have been great though if he just could have, you know, hit one of the two, so the combo would have ended.
Yeah, at least.
I think that's what he tried to do, and like both of them were like dodging him while still comboing Zoler, so that was amazing. Oh wow, the up B hit there. Yeah.
Because he extended his leg with a down smash, right? That's what he hit.
That's going to be the last stock of Prof, but I don't think that Amsah really cares. He has 2 more stocks to give. And Daydee on his last stock, high percent. I don't really see him doing that. He doesn't. Just running up.
That was so simple, but so impressive at the same time. How he took like a couple steps to get into the perfect range.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, I'm going to just sit here. Okay, wait, that's not close enough. Okay, I'm going to just sit here now. If you forward tilt, you're dead.
Yeah.
That was really impressive.
I think he even up tilted, right? So
was it up tilt?
I think so.
Okay.
So up tilt is even better to punish because it has so much more lag. Yeah, Prof's microspacing is definitely amazing.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time and effort to get like all those microspacing situations. Like you know, you basically improvise those in those situations. You cannot practice where you gotta stand at which situation. So you gotta be able to move your character like pixels.
Yeah.
On reaction every time, and Prof is like one of the best in Europe to do that. Like especially with a character that quick, like as Fox is.
Yeah.
There's so much room for human error, and he kind of like it looks like second nature to him, you know.
Yeah, it was also a gamble because he anticipated that Daydee would not attack.
Yeah.
Because if he dash attacked at the same time he took the couple steps, he would have been dash attack for sure.
Yeah.
But then Amsah would get the punish, so it's not that big a deal.
I also think Prof was at 0, so it wasn't too bad for him.
I really like the choice of going Yoshi's story. We discussed it earlier. It's a much messier stage. A lot of stuff happens here, and then the weaker team might get an edge because of it.
Yeah, Samus, even for being in that extremely heavy metal suit, she dies surprisingly quickly to Fox's up smash. So I guess that's why Samuses are a little bit scared of that stage.
Yeah.
But in doubles, then again, you know, I think you can work your way around it a little bit better with having a teammate, especially a teammate like Fox, being there to, you know, try to handle those situations.
Yeah, and it's also an eye for an eye because Fox also dies surprisingly early to down smash.
True.
If you're by the ledge and you get down smashed by Samus round 70, do you survive? I'm not sure.
So 1 minute 10 seconds, Zoler already on his last stock, which is very unfortunate, but he takes Amsah's first stock.
I'm gonna be honest, this whole set depends on Zoler's ability to carry. Because Daydee as the support can give him so much help, but if he's not there to capitalize on it, nothing is going to happen with this team.
Amsah didn't use the rejump. He was just nair flying down there, following the DI of Zoler and forward airing, and then wow, what an amazing combo. And Amsah again being the stock tank. Everybody on one stock except for Amsah. Amsah has on his own the combined stock count of all the other players in the game right now.
Yeah. Oh, that might be a kill. Okay, not yet.
Prof living. Oh, Daydee turning around Prof there. Amsah there. So Amsah was not able to edgeguard him.
Prof ignoring Daydee, just dashing away from dash tag to go to get the edge guard. That was beautiful.
So do we see Prof's last stock? There we go. Prof's last stock gone, and Amsah. Oh no, the miscommunication. Amsah living, and that was crucial.
Okay, they both cornered though. Okay, now that's a stop. That's probably a stop. The clouds? Yeah.
Oh my god, Randall saved him. Amazing awareness by Zoler there, recognizing that this was exactly the angle he needed, so Amsah could not edgeguard him properly.
Yeah.
And now still 3 stocks to 1, though Amsah stock almost gone and Daydee stock also almost gone, so that's, that was a tough situation. 2-0 for
I feel
Prof
like
and Amsah.
that worked out a lot better, even though they had the first few seconds of the match were rough for the blue team, but then they brought it back, and by the end of the game, the momentum was theirs, right? So if they start better on the third game, they go back to Yoshi's, and then the first stocks they play better. They have a shot at making it 2-1.
Yeah, really take what they learned at the end of second game, right? And you know, try to go from here and not think about that they are down 2 games, but think about what they learned already about their opponents and how they can utilize whatever it is that they found out about them to turn around the set and potentially, you know, take it in the long run. But then again, they would have to win on every stage that the green team could throw at
Probably
them.
Pokemon or FD.
I think Pokemon, I think Pokemon FD are the best ones,
Yeah. Dreamland is also a choice because if they're willing, if Amsah and Prof are willing to camp, Samus is not going to do much to them.
True.
Okay, that's actually so surprising to me.
They counterpick FD, also possible.
I feel like Daydee wants to, is very confident in his juggling ability. Like if he's willing to anti-air every time, and sure, if he can land those, fair enough. Because once he's in the air himself, it's going to be difficult for him to land.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Zoler already lost his first stock. It didn't take even 15 seconds, but that's what we saw in all those games. And still, the second game looked a lot closer than the first one did, and you know, it's getting closer and closer. So maybe they can pull ahead.
Maybe
on their own counter pick. You know, we always also. Oh my goodness, Daydee.
What was that?
Back air.
Back air, right?
With the amazing recognition that he is in the same corner as Prof right now, and this is like 100% gamble, but he was dead anyway. He was like sort of dead anyway. Maybe, you know, he could do it.
Daydee is playing so well at the moment.
Yeah.
Definitely holding his own. Probably the best player on screen at the moment this game so far, and probably the past couple of games as well. But being good individually doesn't work. You have to be good as a team.
It doesn't translate too well to doubles, especially these days that everybody does like amazing teamwork. Everybody has amazing teamwork, you know.
You need synergy. It doesn't matter if you're 2 bad players, if you do the same thing at the same time, it's going to be good.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, and that up tilt finally gets rid of Daydee's first stock. And unfortunately for blue team, Zoler has decided to lose 3 stocks already, while green team is sitting comfortable, only having lost 2 and 1 stock respectively.
He has no choice though. He has to gamble his stocks away. He has to find an offense. He has to find something before they get cornered, because otherwise Sheik will just keep them in the corner forever with needles and forward tilts. So he has to make sure something happens while they're in the middle of the stage, right? So taking the risk is good, I would say.
Yeah, he is the one to take the risk, because Samus, you know, you're not going to see Samus surprise anyone, you know?
No, that's for sure. Unless they're willing to super wave dash, but Daydee hates it. He hates it.
He hates it just as much as Hux hates it.
Yeah.
Ooh, the double bear, weak bear to strong bear, and that's gonna be Daydee's second stock. That was actually quite quick.
And it all started from communication because Daydee drifted to the left, expecting Zoler to do something else, and then Zoler jumped in with an air to the left as well, and then he got hit.
Yeah.
And then that was the stock for Daydee.
Alright, but they are in the lead right now. Blue team in the lead.
Ooh, amazing spacing for the dashed in snare.
Ooh, oh, that was actually quite the wonky situation right there with both Fox being off stage and Daydee wanting to edgeguard Prof, but then realizing, oh, that's gonna be Prof's last stock of the game. And now they are 2v1 versus Amsah, but Zoler almost dead. But then again, there's one more full stock to give by Daydee, and he isn't on that high of percent.
But we'll go back to the situation we talked about earlier with Bamboo. Of Sheik having to 1v2 these two characters at the same time.
Oh, true.
And it's trying to do exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. The low back airs, low to the ground.
You know why especially Amsah does what I'm talking about? Because I learned everything I know about Sheik from Amsah. So
you did?
Yeah,
okay,
of course.
Yeah, that
of
makes
course.
sense.
Like, I learned it from Luma, of course, but Luma and me were watching Amsah videos all the time back then.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, Daydee Zoler actually pulled ahead and took the third game, so it's still tight.
It's very surprising, yeah. I would never have expected it to work on FT. Any other stage, but FT.
Yeah, I guess Sheik is quite easy to edgeguard on FT, so maybe they...
Yeah, probably.
And they got rid of Amsah stocks quite quickly all of a sudden. Like there was, I think, he lost 2 stocks in 1 minute.
Yeah. And Zoler's stocks at the end of the game somehow lasted so long, because he lost 3 in like, I don't know, a minute and a half.
Yeah, I think so.
And then the last couple stocks were really hard to take away.
Yeah, a momentum swing in doubles means so much though, you know, like... You can trade basically like worth 3 stocks with 1 good action, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know.
But so far it's always been the same pattern. They start slow and then by the end of the game they bring it back and the momentum is all theirs.
Yeah, true.
I hope they can start it earlier this time around and maybe it will be easier for them even.
Yeah, maybe. I really want to see a game 5 because I like to see how Zoler and Daydee, like, how their adaptation unfolds.
Yeah. Nice crouch down smash.
Ooh, good tech there.
Zoler, yeah.
Daydee unfortunately not being able to cover Amsah's recovery right there, which would have been huge because Amsah, you see, Amsah, like he stays alive and he takes a stock right away. And he's still alive. Green team still on 8 stocks, now Amsah finally lost the stock.
Interesting, that Prof would recognize that he had no way to help and just decided to stay there in the corner, waiting for Amsah's next stock. Instead of losing 2 stocks, they only lose 1 that way.
Yeah, exactly.
You were wondering if people were serious about this set, but they really are. When people do not cross the tree, that's when you know they're serious.
And also, Amsah and Prof are surprisingly stale, like over there. The other ones crossed the tree and they were standing in place, throwing out moves.
Yeah.
Like just, you know, threatening with their positioning on the stage.
That neutral B from Daydee was so unfortunate. It was a smart thing to try and cover, but...
Now we got the green team with double the amount of stocks than that blue team does. But, you know, there have been some crazy momentum swings in this set, so possibly blue team can pull ahead and, you know, get rid of it. Oh, smart. Wow, what the hell happened down there? I hate this about the game, that the camera on Pokemon Stadium is so weird off stage.
Yeah, well, Daydee dropped with an air and then hit Amsah out of the way, and then he got upbeat.
Ooh,
so that was
sick.
He definitely putting in a lot of work right now.
Yeah, dude, his awareness is amazing. Like for like when he can do what with his character, and he's not playing for too long, right? He's playing for like 2 to 3 years, so
yeah,
he knows everything there is to know about Samus and tries to like put together the pieces, which is amazing. I love to see that, especially with a character that nobody plays.
That was either shield stab down up smash or the ADT problem with the shield, where you don't get the shield for 2 frames. I don't know if you know about that, but
Amsah just got like torch traded with an air 3 times in a row, and Zoler dropped a little bit lower every time, but still he didn't give up. He wanted to get up there, but yeah, it looked kind of funny. So
they looked pretty happy about what they did. Not too bad. We were talking about Daydee's awareness, by the way, but did you know he used to be a StarCraft player at the Grandmaster level?
I know, yeah.
So if you can handle 5 situations, 5 battles, and
that's true,
60 different units at the same time, you can definitely handle 2 characters.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
that's true. Way